Yo, YouTube, what's up? Back at you again with another video. This time, I'm gonna switch it up. Let's talk about the type of men women should stay away from. So, I basically broke this down into three categories. I know women might come on and say, oh, it's way more than that we should stay away from. This is just, to me, it's three basic things. So let's kick it off with the first one. The first one is a woman should stay away from a man with no purpose. And what I mean by that is, you know, he might have a job, he might have a car, but I mean, he really doesn't want know what he wants to do in life. Um, you ask him, does he have like any goals, any plans, any objectives, or anything he's trying to do in life? And he's just, no, I'm good. I'm just chilling. I'm making my little money, and I'm just gonna stay here until I retire. Um, that's the type of man you should stay away from. A man with no purpose. A man that might, he might make excellent money, but he hates his job, and he has no intentions of actually leaving. He's just like, you know what? I make good money. I'm just gonna sit here and work it out till I die. I mean, to me, I feel like that's a type of man that a woman should stay away from. A man with no purpose, no goals, no objectives, nothing he wants to do in life. And I know might catch a lot of flack, and a lot of people will say, well, you're supposed to get with a man, or you're supposed to get with a woman, and you're supposed to help build them up, and stuff like that. Okay, that may be true, but if a person doesn't know what they want to do in life, or has no idea, I'm not talking about kids or teenagers. I'm talking about you're almost in your 30s, or you are in your 30s, and you still have no clue of what you want to do in life, and all you know is you're just working to pay bills, and that's it. It's the type of person you need to stay away from, because they have no plans. I mean, 9 times out of 10 they're struggling, and if you get with them, that bad energy is just going to transfer, and then you may end up struggling as well. So yeah, man with no purpose. Let's see. The second man that a woman should stay away from, I'm gonna catch a lot of flack for this one, is a man with multiple baby mamas. Stay away from men with multiple baby mamas. All right, let's break it down. So first of all, I feel like that if a man is with a woman and they're not married and they have a kid, this day and age, it is what it is. If a man is with a woman and they have multiple kids, this day and age, it is what it is. If he's with a woman, he's married, and they have a kid or multiple kids, is what it is. But the way I look at it is, okay, let's say that, he's dating a woman and they end up having a kid and it wasn't planned. That's going to make, if they break up or if their relationship doesn't work out, that should make, an alpha male or a man, with standards. He should subconsciously know, okay, the next woman I mess with, I have to be extremely careful, because first of all, he's not being sexually responsible if you're going around having unprotected sex with women that you're not married to. So if he slips up again and has a second kid by another woman, and then that relationship doesn't work out, or maybe it wasn't a relationship, maybe it was just a fling. If 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 he ends up having a second kid by another woman, a lot of things are about to happen. So first of all, now he has two women that he has gotten pregnant, two baby mamas. That's going to be so much drama. You're trying to date a man that has to juggle basically three women. He has to juggle you and these other two women. Second of all, like, his money, his revenue, or his money making power is about to tremendously go down. Like, he will have to pay so much in child support that by the time he gets his check, it won't be enough for him to like take you out and actually show you a good time and try to treat you right. Um, Third, he probably isn't trying to treat you right. He's probably just trying to have sex with you too and add you to the list. And he probably wants a basketball team, or maybe he's just planning on using you for money because he knows like, hey, I have these kids. Um, I don't have the money. I already paid for my child support, and I only have like enough to pay the bills. Maybe I'll get with this corporate woman or this woman that's doing real good for herself, and take her money and bring her down along for the ride. And then another thing, you just don't want to be caught up in all that drama dealing with, he has to juggle the kids, he has to, take the kids out. Also, he has to take you out. It might be his turn to babysit. Or the biggest thing with a lot of women is they don't want other women around their kids. So now not only do you have to deal with uh, one baby mama, but you have to deal with two baby mamas. It's just a whole bunch of drama. I mean, I personally can't say that I know, but I can say that I know men with multiple baby mamas. It's never a good sight. It's always drama. It's always, man, I'm broke. I had to pay child support this month. I got to use credit cards to get to the next month on bills until my check comes in. It's never a good deal. No matter how much game that man has, or no matter how much you might think he's like super attractive, stay away. He won't do anything but bring you down. So that's the second. So the first, man with no purpose, and the second is a man with multiple baby mamas. So let's talk about the third, which is another one flack that I get flack from. The third man that women should stay away from is bad boys. Now, I know, women want a man with a little fight in them, a little dog in them, that can actually take charge and be a man, be an alpha man. That's understandable. But when I say bad boy, I'm talking about the man that is no good for you, but you still decides to talk to him anyway. Like this man, he sells weed, he sells drugs, he has guns. He does illegal things. It's only two places for a man like that, either dead or in jail. But the rush, the rush of being with someone like that, and them doing things like that, it turns you on, which is so weird for me. Like I've met a lot of women this year that like men, like these type of men, like, oh, I like the drug dealers, or I've helped them sell drugs before. I hid them in the house while people were looking for them, or been in shootouts. That's so freaking weird that women like those type of men. And then eventually what ends up happening is they end up getting robbed. Then the woman, she's at gunpoint and the man's getting beat up, or he ends up saying he loves you and you fall for it, and then he ends up basically robbing you, and all your money you have. Hey, he's bad, I need some money, I gotta go hit a lick, or I gotta go do this. And you boo the fool, you fall for it, and my man gonna bring me back, whatever. Like, stay away from bad boys. I mean, if this guy hasn't been in jail multiple times, probably not a good guy you want to be around. If you could tell a lot about a man and a woman by the people they hang around. If all his friends are always on the corner, or you ask him what he doing, he says, I'm going with the boys, and you check his Snapchat, or you check his friend's Snapchat, and they like in a trap house or a weird house or something like that, and they doing stuff they ain't got no business. 9 times out of 10, it's a person you need to stay away from. You might enjoy the rush, and it might be a thrill for the time, for the moment, but at the end of the day, it's just a person that's gonna bring you down. That's pretty much it, man. A man with no purpose, a man with multiple baby mamas, and stay away from the bad boys, man. I'm not saying get a good guy or whatever, But you know what I mean by bad boys, man. Like, this is, by the time you guys see this video, this is 2019, or it will be 2019. Like, it's time to start dating businessmen and entrepreneurs and people, that's go-getters. And it's weird because a lot of women don't like those type of men, or a lot of women are intimidated by those type of men. But I'm gonna stop, because that's for another video. Peace.